Street art has been around for a very long time now, with many artists using all kinds of different art forms to express their creativity and talent. But people have different views of street art, where some people tend to see it as a form of vandalism, while others consider it to be art. This becomes an issue due to the different opinions and views people have when looking or thinking about it. In order to fix this issue is to help those people gain a better understanding of what street art really is and see for themselves what an ordinary wall can be turned into. But people have their own way of seeing things, which makes everyone wonder whether they can allow their mind to open up and wonder if street art can really be considered art. Street art to me is something that's new and different in a creative way. And when it does appear on the buildings in the cities or towns or whatever, it's something that it's something that takes your breath away.
I would define street art as sort of like when an artist gets commissioned to do a mural or a painting on the side of a building and he has permission to do that painting or the mural, and he pours his heart out like into the art, and he creates like good art, and it's like nice to look at, pretty art, and he puts it on the side of a building or like on a wall or like on a fence or something.
Well, if I like grab a can of paint and just like do some random things, I'll kind of think it's vandalism. But if I use it with permission and with the purpose of trying to express something, it's not. If I have the permission and consent.
No.
No.
It depends.
Yeah, I would say it depends.
It depends.
On what?
Well, like,
If it's private property, then I mean it's kind of a shitty thing to do. But if it's public and it looks good, then why the fuck not?
it also depends on what it is too. Like if it's like gang crap, like
Yeah.
Still art though, dog. Looks good.
If you have a bunch of like fucking Rasta flags painted on your wall and it says "One Love," what's the big deal?
Not really. It depends. Like if it's like I said, like graffiti, I think that's vandalism. And if they get permission from like authority or like the government or whatever, has that building, then I mean I don't consider that as vandalism. I mean if it's something good to look at, that's cool. Like if somebody did like a painting on my building or like on my house, I think it would be cool because I mean like if you put something cool on it, I'd be like hell yeah, I want this. Well, yeah, I think so. I mean, people put tattoos on their arms, and they do it because of what they believe in and how they express themselves. Like, let's just say, like, I believe in, like, the American flag, let's just say, and I want to put an American flag on me. That's an expression saying, like, hey, look, he likes the American flag. And I believe that doing street art, it expresses how they feel, like, about what they believe in or what they think about. I mean, that's what I would say. I mean, why would they be doing it in the first place? You know.
Oh yeah, of course. Like for example, on the videos that we got of paintings around the city, we saw a lot of like religious iconography. We saw a lot of political iconography. A lot of like history that comes with the city.
Yeah, I completely agree with that because art has always been a way to express someone's thoughts, creativity, opinions in a way. During that process of doing that, it allows you to become free and forget everything like around you. So street art is a way for someone to express their thoughts or opinions.
I think it is. I think it's a great expression of oneself, and I really do like street art.
When it comes to art, it will always be a way for someone to express themselves and their creativity in any type of way, but it will always be an issue when it comes to street art. There will always be people out there that will not understand the meaning behind it and that see it as a form of vandalism. They will always tend to be closed-minded people rather than open-minded people, in which they will see things the way they want to or are used to rather than accepting that many things can change in a matter of time. But with a better understanding about what street art is really about, will maybe allow them to explore and think what the meaning behind it is. By doing this, it may allow that person to see that street art is more than just something that's painted on a wall, but rather art that is created into something beautiful.